Rugby league, folks, especially in this country, the rule makers are normally pretty good. They're pretty. You can't accuse them of anything but forward thinking. Over the years, they've been great. You know, from the fact that you can't say boo to a referee because if you do, you get given 10 yards. All the way since then up to today, they've been great with most of the rules. And if they get a rule wrong, they tend to change it. Well, I will suggest on the back of last night's game, there's another rule there that needs changing. You probably saw it yourself. I mean, I'm a Wire fan without a shadow of a doubt. But Sam Burgess was unhappy at the manner of the loss yesterday. He said, look, we didn't play as well as we should have done, but a few of the decisions on the field I wasn't happy with. He said, and especially the try that was given by the referee that went upstairs, where nobody could prove that it was a try. But because the referee's given the try, the rules state that if upstairs can't conclusively prove it isn't a try, then it has to stand. He said, but when you look at pictures from all angles, you cannot see that it was a try, although the ref on the pitch gave it. That rule just needs to change. There's no way on God's green earth anyone could say that was a try last night. You can't say it wasn't, but you certainly can't say it was. And the telling piece for me was the interview with, was it Joe Burgess, who supposedly scored the try. Gemma asked him at the end, did you score or not? He said, I felt he touched the ground. And then he did a Pinocchio nose. And then he said, no. So she said, you never. He said, well, I did feel it touched the ground before the line. I don't know if it did after. I think it did, but I'm not sure. Well, if he's not sure, he's not scored. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. So really Warrington have been beaten, not just because of the fact that they couldn't kick a rather easy goal that should have been kicked from just 15 yards outside the post, but they've been beaten more than anything else on the try that shouldn't have been awarded. It's crazy. I think someone suggested last night what they need to do is, if a referee isn't sure, he needs to say, look, have a look at this, I'm not sure, rather than say, yeah, this is a try as far as I'm concerned, just let me know either way. Because the guy upstairs has to say, yes, it is, if he cannot prove it isn't. And on yesterday's pictures, you couldn't prove it either way. I think you've got to give tries when you're 100% certain it's a try, not when you think it may be. And that try today was given on, I think it may be. Totally wrong, shouldn't happen. Not to a great sport, and certainly not in a semi-final of a competition. Anyway, other than that, rule makers, they're doing pretty well in rugby league. I'm pretty happy with most every other rule, but that is a very, very poor one. It's not a great way to lose a game. Just disappointing.